The African People's Convention is unveiling its mayoral candidates for the province. The candidates announced by Dr JS Moroka, Thembisile Hani and Bushbuckridge local municipalities. And we go live now to our colleague, SABC News Reporter Nonhlanhla Jele for more. Good afternoon to you, Nonhlanhla.
Good afternoon to you, Thembisile, and to the viewers at home. Indeed, as you've correctly put it, we've already seen that happen about a couple of minutes ago, where the party president, Thembisile, has already announced those three mayoral candidates, for Thembisile Hani local municipality, Bushbuckridge local municipality, and also Dr JS Moroka local municipality. We saw the crowd behind me excited when he announced the local municipality for Bushbuckridge, its candidate. You can see that these people want change. I mean, we heard some of the people saying they did not know about the APC, but they are glad that it's something. It's a party that is coming, hopefully, to try and fix some of the problems. We do know that Bushbuckridge is a village, rather, that is battling with issues of water, issues of roads, infrastructure. We do know that it's also a mixture of both old and young people. Of course, a lot of unemployment we are seeing here in this region of Bushbuckridge. I'm just going to bring in the party president, APC's president, Thembisile. Babugodi, thank you so much for your time and for joining us at the SABC this afternoon. 19 years of the APC, and you've done a lot of work, especially in Bushbuckridge and in Mpumalanga. Are you confident that these mayoral candidates that we have announced today, and of course in other regions like Gauteng, Limpopo, are going to continue the legacy that APC is trying to build across the country?
Well, you note that this year is the first time that we've announced mayoral candidates. And we're not doing it as a box-ticking exercise. That is why we have not announced in all the municipalities that we're contesting. We're doing so in municipalities where we know we have capacity, we have done work, and we have people who can stand out there to the public and perform. So we are satisfied, we're happy with the people that we have chosen. As you saw here in Bushbuckridge, our mayoral candidate is our provincial secretary, comes from Bushbuckridge. He is a local activist in his area on issues of roads, issues of health, issues of education. He is involved. He's somebody who has the capacity and the capability and the discipline to do it. Similarly, with Dr. JS Moroka and Thembisile, we have people who are qualitative, who are in the mold and in the tradition and the culture of the organization. So we're comfortable that it's not a box-ticking exercise because it's fashionable, but because we have people who will indeed do something different.
Maybe looking at local government, you've been the chairperson of SCOP for 13 years or so, yes. And you do know some of these issues in the different municipalities. Do you believe that one day, maybe even if it's not the APC in government, that government will get it right, especially at municipal level, issues of water, issues of sanitation, proper roads and infrastructure, public infrastructure? Do you believe that one of these good days, municipalities in South Africa will be done right and locals will be satisfied?
No, definitely. Look, this is not a question of whether or not. It's a must. All we're saying as the APC is that those who have caused this mess cannot be expected to bring about change, because actually they are the source of the problem. I mean, you look here in Bushbuckridge, if you look at the candidates of certain parties, you realize that the intention is not to build, because the quality of the candidates that they're bringing forth are people who are here to be used and misused, not people who can make a meaningful contribution. So the issue really, it's one of choice. We believe as the APC that people who can't manage public funds have no business seeking re-election, because government implements its policies through the use of resources. Look at us here. We have a dam here, some 30 kilometers, but here in Bushbuckridge, Inyaka Dam. But people here are struggling with water. But that dam is overflowing right now as we're talking. It's overflowing. And you want to understand, but why is it this way? It's all a question of leadership. And we believe as the APC that if you look at the profile of our ward candidates here in Bushbuckridge, whether in Mbombela, Nkomazi or Nonhlanhla, you'll appreciate that we have taken our time to get the best people that we could possibly get. So from where we're seated, no. We think these are not insurmountable as long as we have the right people. And our people do deserve better, after all.
You spoke about Nonhlanhla Commission and that APC is not in the list of people who are appearing in Nonhlanhla because you're doing things right. How are you ensuring that people in your party and others around you adhere to the law and, public funds, like you've mentioned, people are not misusing that, especially the mayoral candidates that you have chosen? How are you going to ensure as a party that it remains that way?
Take it from me, I sleep peacefully. I don't expect any notice from Nonhlanhla to come and account for anything. Look, the culture that we've built in the APC has been one of service to the people. That's why one of our slogans is serve the people. So you build that as an organizational culture, and you are going to attract people who identify with that organizational culture. So we don't have that challenge. However, as a party, we have proven with our public reps that if you don't perform, if you don't deliver, we remove you before the end of your term. We have done that. We have been doing that, and we'll continue to do that, because what is at the forefront for us, it is service to our people. And we believe that the people that we have who are serving the APC, when we're not promising them anything, without any prospect of material reward, for us they are the best people we can have to stand as candidates, because they've proven themselves working for communities without any material rewards.
Thank you very much, Mr. Godi, for your time. Thembisile, as you have heard, APC's President Themba Godi, the former SCOPA chairperson for almost 13 years, saying to us that he's quite confident that mayoral candidates that the party have selected, or the lists that have been brought forward by community members, are people who are going to continue to do the good work. We do know that the APC in Bushbuckridge has been in the forefront of ensuring that Indunas get paid. We also do know that healthcare workers have also been in the forefront. This party has been in the forefront of ensuring that they are absorbed by the government and actually get permanent employment. Thembisile, what is currently happening on my right, where I'm standing, we are seeing community members of Umlora, a village in Bushbuckridge, who came here just to witness the announcement of the mayoral candidate. Sitting over there is the Bushbuckridge mayoral candidate, and of course it's a familiar face, those of us who have seen the APC over the last couple of years, and the people were quite happy seeing him, because he is a person who was born in Bushbuckridge, and of course people are confident that he's going to deliver for them. So we do know that Bushbuckridge is battling with issues of water, road infrastructure. We know there's a high level of unemployment. I mean, a lot of people here, young people, have been saying to us that they need job opportunities. They go to school, Thembisile, to study, but at the end of the day, they sit at home with their qualifications. Old people have to walk distances just to get water. I mean, we heard the party president saying to us that Inyaga Dam is overflowing as we speak, something that we also saw, but a lot of people in this community don't have water, something which the African People's Convention is saying that they're going to try and fix from the root, which is the Bushbuckridge municipality. So we do know that this party is expected to continue announcing mayoral candidates in the other provinces as well. We know that so far Limpopo has their own candidates, Gauteng as well, the Northwest and the Eastern Cape. Of course, other provinces are going to follow suit, where the APC, a fairly small party, Thembisile, but has a national footprint. So of course we're going to see what more this party is going to offer as election campaigns, of course, are going to continue. But Thembisile, we are in Bushbuckridge and we'll bring you more at a later stage.